Boom, dear. It is Alpha Aviation coming to newbies today, guys. So we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Boeing 707-320 by AeroClassics as an Air Zimbabwe model. We got this model off of eBay. Kind of expensive. I've not seen this though. That was like below $100. To be honest with you, I'm looking for this model for a long time, and I haven't seen it under $100, and it was about like 50. So pretty good deal. It also was super fast shipping. I ordered this Monday and it's Wednesday, which I got it, which is crazy. It came all the way from Seattle, Washington. But yeah, we're gonna open this up and yeah, let's get right into the review. We're gonna start off with the box here. AeroClassics doesn't really do anything with their boxes. However, I think this design looks pretty good. These baby bus boxes, like right here, they just are not it. They're really crappy. I mean, it's like a cheap plastic and it just doesn't look good at all. But this is pretty good. I give it about an 8 out of 10 just because probably the highest score that AeroClassics can receive from the box that I've seen. I like their logo kind of in cursive right there. Got the back, kind of got like the dimensions of the 707. See right there. Because they don't make special boxes for their planes, but they do have a sticker here, which is Air Zimbabwe, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, let's open it up. It's the first time I open this up. I don't open the actual box that it came in just because of, you know, Corona. I don't want to open it on camera. It came with this, so it's pretty interesting. Okay. Yeah, so open the box. It comes in this little plastic thing. You've probably seen it before. Let's take the model out of the box. Oh, we got some plastic stuck to it. And there we have it, the Air Zimbabwe 707. And let's get right into the close-up. Now, before we get into the actual review of the plane, allow me to share some information with you about Air Zimbabwe. Air Zimbabwe is a national carrier of Zimbabwe, headquartered in Harare National Airport. The airline was founded on April 2nd of 1980. It came directly from Rhodesia, which was founded in 1967. So the actual airline was founded in 1967, but then was taken over by Air Zimbabwe when Rhodesia collapsed, obviously. The airline has obviously found itself in a lot of financial struggle. They had to cease operations in late February 2012, and they restarted them on a daily basis in April 2013. All around kind of Johannesburg and domestic flights within Zimbabwe, like Bulawayo and Victoria Falls. We got one of these 707s from South African Airways until May 1981. And then 3 707-200BSs were bought from Lufthansa that year. The flights to Frankfurt were inaugurated. Later, kind of when the 707 wasn't flying anymore, they went to a lot of financial turmoil in like February 2004. And then March of 2017, they were actually banned from flying over European Union countries. So not exactly, you know, the best airline in the world. I've flown on it a couple of times when I was in Bulawayo and Harare. It wasn't too bad. I did fly on their 737s and 767s, so never on 707, obviously. But I believe this registration was actually bought from Lufthansa because it has its own registration and not a South African Airways registration. But we'll get into that a little bit later. And yeah, so we're going to start off here with the front of the plane. We have the Air Zimbabwe titles. We also have the nose. Not a lot of detail here because you can see it's like a polished metal at the bottom. So it kind of like has some scratches on it, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if those are scratch or just grease. I honestly don't know. My larger SAL plane that's in 1 to 200 scale also has a polished finish like this, but it does not have that kind of scratches or details. But I don't think like it's because of I think it's because of the flash. If I don't have the flash on, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, definitely want to be careful when handling this model, especially for the price point of it. If the cockpit windows, I think they look pretty good. You got the Boeing 707 kind of tiles right there. You got the L1 boarding door. There's no L2 boarding door on here. I got the Air Zimbabwe titles, kind of plain, kind of boring. I do really like the current Air Zimbabwe livery. This is actually the third to last. I think the first, yeah, this is the first livery, obviously, but they also had a second livery that was kind of like a, imagine like the Zimbabwe flag like spread all over it. It was kind of ugly. I don't really like that, but I do like their new livery, or their current livery. And it looks pretty nice. And you got the engines. engines are pretty small. I've never seen a 707 in real life, obviously, but from pictures, I think they could be a little bit bigger, or if AeroClassics got it right, I'm not 100% sure. But again, they do look pretty good. Again, the 707 was just extremely loud from like the videos and stuff that I've seen of it. Then you got the fuselage. Again, this is all from Rhodesia. Kind of mimics the Rhodesian livery of it. Pretty much is the exact same thing as the Rhodesia livery. Just says Rhodesia and there's Rhodesian flag right there. But this right here, this logo, came right from Rhodesia. So there's like no really difference in that. Let's go look at the gear. The gear, see if they roll. I thought I did earlier. Yes, they actually do roll. The back ones do roll, which is a nice detail. It doesn't have to roll, but it's a nice detail to it. Gear looks pretty good. Kind of got some fuzz in that, which is kind of weird. I did get it like that. But yeah, the gear looked fine. Going back to this side, again, we got the tail, which was stolen from Rhodesia, but it does bring back some memories of Rhodesia. Then we got the registration, which is ZWKR. Then we got the Zimbabwean flag, U. Then we got the, not sure what it's called. We got it sticking out, the stabilizer, everything like that. Looks pretty good. Turn us around to the starboard side. Let's take a look at it. Pretty much the same thing, except we got the cargo door, which is always a good touch. I don't think we had that on this side, did we? No, it does not. So I'm not really sure what that is. Again, I'm not really that much into retro. I'm kind of getting more into it. So I don't really know much about the old planes or what this little gray box is right there, but pretty good. Again, we got the same engines, obviously. We got some more cargo doors. The registration again, the Rhodesian logo right there, and then the Zimbabwean flag, which I think looks better than the other side. We're gonna flip it over, and we're gonna see that there is a small little portion for a stand if you want to put it up on a stand. Got the first main gear. Didn't really show you guys that. It looks all right. And yeah, besides, all right, I show the wings. I forgot to show you the wings. The wings look pretty good. Again, not the best detailed, but I do have a lot of that detail on it. There should be no problems there. And if you are wondering what it looks like with Legends GSC, this is what it looks like. Not too bad. The stairs almost reach the door, but again, this is kind of like the more modern GSC. So if you're looking to have like some real realism for a retro airport, but you want to spend a little bit of money, you can get the actual AeroClassic GSC, which is kind of like a more retro 80s, 90s kind of feel to it, and it definitely looks better with the older kind of model. But with that said, thank you guys for coming to this review. I should be getting a package later this week for some more retro models I'll be unboxing for you. Some pretty rare ones in there, and kind of all add into my retro African aviation collection. So hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at flatangle or africaaviation.yt. And I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully later this week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.